Think outside the box to succeed. One of the most well-known business cliches is thinking outside the box. It seems that everyone is obsessed with thinking outside the box. However, if the concept is well known, why is the practice not so common in our companies today? The problem is many people aren't clear about what the box is or what it means to think outside it. In this video, we teach you how to think outside the box in order to solve hard problems. Thinking outside the box is supposed to mean confronting problems in unusual ways, thinking creatively and freely, and encouraging frequent challenges to the status quo. Outside-the-box thinking, in the creative words of Harvard Business School professor Francesca Gino, is constructive nonconformity behavior. This is behavior that deviates from organizational norms or common expectations to the benefit of the organization. Here's how we can nurture the ability to look at things differently and encourage constructive nonconformity. 1. Question the status quo regularly. Make nonconformity the expected conversation. Ask why, how might we, and what if. Put apparent conflicting issues side by side and begin to solve for them as a team. Conventional wisdom might say resolving conflicting issues isn't possible, but if you challenge the way we do it today, you'll come up with new thinking. Here's an example activity. Give your people the opportunity to imagine they work for your competitor, and their job is to attack your organization where you are most vulnerable. This is a great way to challenge the strategic status quo. 2. Take a wider perspective and oscillate between uncommon content. Breakthrough thinking and creativity often come from making uncommon connections. Keep widening the lens aperture to take in different and broader perspectives that could make sense. The key is to oscillate between seemingly unrelated topics, concepts, or issues to find the uncommon connection that causes a different view or an idea to move outside the box. Don't discount anything as unrelated or unconnected. 3. Draw a picture as a team. Draw a picture of your challenge and possible ways to solve it. Drawing engages your right brain and can release the hold your logical left brain has on thinking about the issue or the box the same way. Metaphors are also very powerful tools for holding a lot of information in a small amount of space. The key is to engage your team in the process of visual thinking and visual iteration to encourage different views about how a solution could take a new path. To explain this concept better, let me tell you a short story about its origin. In a small Italian town, hundreds of years ago, a small business owner owed a large sum of money to a loan shark. The loan shark was a very old, unattractive-looking guy that just so happened to fancy the business owner's daughter. He decided to offer the businessman a deal that would completely wipe out the debt he owed him. However, the catch was that he would only wipe out the debt if he could marry the businessman's daughter. Needless to say, this proposal was met with a look of disgust. The loan shark said that he would place 2 pebbles into a bag, one white and one black. The daughter would then have to reach into the bag and pick out a pebble. If it was black, the debt would be wiped, but the loan shark would then marry her. If it was white, the debt would also be wiped, but the daughter wouldn't have to marry the loan shark. Standing on a pebble-strewn path in the businessman's garden, the loan shark bent over and picked up 2 pebbles. Whilst he was picking them up, the daughter noticed that he'd picked up 2 black pebbles and placed them both into the bag. He then asked the daughter to reach into the bag and pick one. The daughter naturally had 3 choices as to what she could have done. 1. Refuse to pick a pebble from the bag. 2. Take both pebbles out of the bag and expose the loan shark for cheating. 3. Pick a pebble from the bag, fully well knowing it was black, and sacrifice herself for her father's freedom. She drew out a pebble from the bag, and before looking at it, accidentally dropped it into the midst of the other pebbles. She said to the loan shark, "Oh, how clumsy of me. Never mind. If you look into the bag for the one that is left, you will be able to tell which pebble I picked." The pebble left in the bag is obviously black. And seeing as the loan shark didn't want to be exposed, he had to play along as if the pebble the daughter dropped was white and clear her father's debt. The moral of this story is that it's always possible to overcome a tough situation through out-of-the-box thinking and not give in to the only options you think you have to pick from.
It doesn't have to be about price only. If everybody is competing on price, trying to go down in price, what can you do that can sell at a higher price? The example of this fuel called V-Power. Everybody was selling petrol, and then Shell introduced V-Power, and it was sold as a premium, a better product. So it wasn't about the price, but people wanted to pay a premium for better quality fuel. Even the bodabodas began buying V-Power because they believed that they were getting better mileage. So find out what is a good idea by listening to the market. Let the market tell you what you've got to do, and never stop listening to your customers. Don't think you will learn a good business from reading a book or researching only. Research is important, but you need to talk to a customer. And a customer is only a person who's paying you for that good or for the service.
Thank you for keeping with us to the end. We would like to hear from you. What does thinking outside the box mean to you? And how do you encourage it with your team? You can give us your view in the comments section below.